So Socrates, we've established that the soul contains knowledge of forms. It has pre-existing intelligence to it, yes?
Yes, Cebes.
So the soul itself is a form, or at least form-like. For it is non-physical, therefore indestructible and divine. It is the ruling position.
Yes.
But what other characteristics does the soul have, besides intelligence, indestructibility, and divinity? What is the soul?
Well, consider beauty. What characteristics does beauty have? Beauty is also a form, not merely a matter of opinion. For consider a cloud, or a rose, or a sunrise. We see it and say that it is beautiful. That is something that all people can understand. But beauty is not seen in its physical characteristics. It is not the colors that it paints, nor is it the radiance. Such things are perceived through the senses. Take, for example, darkness and light. While a sunrise gives off light, that light is only seen by the eyes, the warmth only felt with the skin. These things are physical. They are temporary and a superficial distraction from what one truly witnesses in a sunrise. Beauty is separate from the sense. Beauty is the inspiration one sees in the sun, the perfection of Helios, the god of sun. This is eternal. The soul is similar. It cannot be comprehended through sensory means. Our knowledge of it and oneness with the soul can only be an absence of physicality.
But I thought the soul was invisible. We already established that, didn't we?
It is invisible to the human eyes, my dear Simmias.
Yes, Socrates. Indeed.
But if we can see or witness beauty in a sunrise or rose, then where do we see the soul? Is it possible for the soul to manifest itself like beauty does in a sunrise?
Yes, we are made aware of it through innermost reflection and rejection of physical temptations. That supreme level of consciousness and unity within the self and with the gods and universe, that is the manifestation of the soul.
So, if people recognize that they have a soul, such as their inherent awareness of beauty or justice are equal, then we all share a similar idea of soul. Is it possible to see a soul in other people?
Yes, we are conscious of the soul within ourselves and also aware of the soul in others. The soul has knowledge of everything. For it to be able to acknowledge itself, it must be able to acknowledge other souls too. The soul is a type of divine energy that is able to attract and repel other souls. The soul draws us towards certain people, those which we find wholeness with. A dear friend, for example, or perhaps a soulmate.
So if our soul can recognize other souls, what characteristics does it see?
Yes, Socrates, how shall we define the soul?
Well, we know that the soul contains wisdom. It contains intelligence of everything. That is truth. The soul is indestructible, and it rules over the body. The soul is not necessarily the same thing as the mind, for the mind cannot sense another soul. Only a soul can comprehend the presence of another soul. But the soul also inspires ideas in the mind, such as beauty also appeals to us. The soul is a divine energy capable of attracting and repelling other souls, perhaps even able to communicate with other souls.
So if we see a soul in others and all share a basic idea of what it is, for it contains universal qualities, then is it possible to have possession of our soul, or do we possess only our bodies?
Yes, when we die, does our soul go to our individual resting place, following our own path? Are souls personalized? Or if the soul existed before our birth and is the ruler of the body, which is dead, and the soul is the thing that gives us life, then does our soul depart our body after death and go on to occupy or lead another body? Could it be that the souls are universal, that they are not destroyed, rather somehow reborn, like reincarnation?
But consider a lyre and attunement.
To be continued.